Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to share with you an article that I read in the paper about breastfeeding in public. The article said basically in a nutshell that if you don't support breastfeeding in public, you don't support breastfeeding at all. I wanted to know your opinions on the matter, and I will explain why I agree with this article. When we support breastfeeding in public, we give power to every single woman that needs to breastfeed their baby. I'm actually a good example of that. Sometimes I post videos breastfeeding, and sometimes I don't post videos breastfeeding. When I post videos breastfeeding is because Mateo needs to go to sleep and I have to nurse him to sleep, and otherwise I wouldn't be able to make this video. So I can talk while I breastfeed, therefore I'm making this video at the same time. Because breastfeeding is breastfeeding in public, breastfeeding at your home, breastfeeding while you're sleeping. Breastfeeding is the act of feeding your child, and it should be supported no matter where you are. These are some examples of why people think that women should not breastfeed in public.
Don't pee or masturbate in public, so why should a woman breastfeed? This actually implies that the act of breastfeeding is something either dirty or something that is sexual, and breastfeeding is neither of those things. So the only thing this does is actually isolate women and make them a lot less powerful when it comes to breastfeeding. We need to give them support and we need to give them courage in order to be able to go breastfeed outside without any shame. Breast pumps are for? Well, actually no, because breast pumps are for when the mother is away from the child, also in situations where the baby is maybe in intensive care and the mother cannot access the baby. There are many reasons, but breastfeeding in public should be okay without you needing a pump. If you breastfeed in public, it's so much easier to just wear a top that allows you to breastfeed. Otherwise, you have to pump the milk, which takes hours. You need to bring a bottle, you need to ask somebody to warm it up, and to be honest, I don't understand the hassle because you should be able to breastfeed in public. So it is much easier to just be wherever you are with your friends at a table, in a restaurant, in the park. The last one is just bring formula. That's another thing that some people might say when they see you breastfeeding in public. If you decide to breastfeed, those people should show support for those women that are breastfeeding and not trying to convince them to use formula because that they can do in public. We should show the same support we show mothers that bottle feed. They can do it anywhere. We should show the same support to breastfeeding moms. Because after all, we are moms, we care about our children, and the only thing we're doing is taking care of them and giving them food. So let's show support for breastfeeding moms. I hope you find it as interesting as I do, and I also hope that you can encourage moms to breastfeed. I got some really good support with my breastfeeding journey. I got moms that would look at me and go, wow, way to go, and also comments that were not so good. But I would say in general I got very positive feedback from moms and dads, and my journey when it comes to breastfeeding in public was relatively easy. I don't know if it's because it's Europe and maybe people are a lot more used to it, although I don't see a lot of moms breastfeeding in public, but I can't complain. But I do know there are a lot of moms that are dealing with these kind of examples of being kind of harassed for breastfeeding in public, and I wanted to share this article with you. Anyway, that is all I wanted to share with you today. I'm gonna put this little guy to sleep, and I will see you guys as always on my next video. Take care. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.